Welcome to the 30k channel, a channel dedicated to the Horus Heresy. Today we have our opening battle for the first battle report. So we have my Mechanicum versus Liam's White Scars.
Yes.
So this is a little bit of a grudge match for Liam and I. We played some time ago, so it's a bit of a rematch for us now.
Yeah.
So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks
They're
for coming
very
on.
opposite armies. It's always interesting to see how they work against each other.
Yeah, you've got like super fast, and I'm just kind of advancing along the table. So we'll see how we go. Well, firstly, we'll take you through the lists. So ahead of mine, we have a Magos Prime, and he's rocking a Machinator Array, Augury Scanner, an Abeyant. He's got a Graviton Gun, a Cyber Familiar, which grants him +1 to his invulnerable save. He has a Corpusant Staff, which gives him haywire attacks in combat. He's an Ordinator, so once per game, he's got a D3, Strength 8, AP3 Barrage, a Cyber Familiar, and he comes in at 290. He's a bit of a beast, that guy. And then we have two Dominus models, both exactly the same, so they're just equipped with an Augury Scanner, which confers Interceptor to unit attached to them. Next in Elites, we've got a unit of 2 Domitar, so these are the 2 new big stompy robots that have just come out from Forge World a few months ago. And then we go into Troops, so we've got 2 Castellax with Darkfire Bolters, another 2 Darkfire with Bolters, and then we've got a unit of Castellax, one with Mauler Bolt Cannon and one with a Multi-Molter, both armed with 2 Flamers and 2 Power Blades. Same unit again, except with 2 Maulers. And then we've got a unit of 20 Thralls and another unit of 20 Thralls, all with Laslocks, I believe the weapon is, and both units are fearless. And then for fast attack, we've got a unit of 5 Vorax, all with lightning guns and 2 rotor cannons. Then we have heavy support. We've got the Thanatar with a plasma siege mortar and a enhanced targeting array, so +1 ballistic skill, -1 cover to the opponent's cover saves. And then finally we have a unit of Myrmidon Destructors. They are armed with grav imploders, but because Forge World haven't made the models yet, they're unfortunately armed with irradiation engines, but hey, what are we going to do? And they're just running in a armoured conveyor. No upgrades on the armoured conveyor, it's completely stock. It's just armed with the 2 Volkites and the twin-linked Mauler. So yeah, so hopefully we'll do some damage with these guys. Liam?
Cool, so obviously White Scars, I'm running the Shogorian Brotherhood Rite of War, which pretty much means everything has hit and run, Skilled Rider, +1 to cover saves, and I re-roll 1s to wound if they effectively move their maximum distance. So I have here, I've got a Praetor with a Paragon Blade, Jet Bike, digital lasers. And I bought the Cyberhawk because I had 10 points left over, although it only works with the Terminators because it's only for infantry. It's got a 4-man command squad, banner, power axes, and combat shields. Excuse me. Tucked away somewhere here, I've got a Damocles Command Rhino, so my reserves will come in on a 2-up, which is much needed in this army. My elites, I have a 5-man Terminator squad with 1 Chain Fists, Power Fists and Combi Plasma and a Plasma Blaster. And then on to Fast Attack, which is my busiest section. I have 2 Lightning Strike Fighters, Ground Tracking Auguries, Battle Servitor Control. Each one has 4 Krakens and also 2 Sun Fury missiles. Fast Attack, I've also got 3 Javelins here with Cyclone missile launchers and 2 Hunter Killer missiles each. And then, forgive me, Dedicated Transport for the Terminators is a standard land radar, but it's got armoured Ceramite. And my last is my heavy support section, so I've got 2 Sakaran battle tanks, which are these 2, with las cannon sponsors, and then I've got a Sakaran Venator with no sponsors. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, tends to be faster than most.
Huge amount of firepower.
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah, huge amounts.
Yes, so all the jet bikes are armed with heavy bolters, with the exception of 4 which have got Volkite, I want to say Colvins. They're the strength 6 AP5 4 shots. So I think it's just shy of 60 shots a turn from the jet bikes alone.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
So yeah, cool.
So you've got super manoeuvrability, loads of firepower.
Yes.
My firepower's reasonable, high strength reasonable, but my mobility is nowhere near as good as the Scars. So it's going to be a very interesting game, I think.
Yes. So with Scars, I've got a 3-up jink save. So normally that frustrates my opponent quite a lot, but Mechanicum with their enhanced targeting array, the -1 to cover is a real problem, and also the Thanatar, I believe, forces me to re-roll cover saves.
Yes, it does.
Successful cover saves.
Helps.
So that must die rather quickly. Is the plan. That is priority number 1. And my land radar must be held in reserve. Anything with more than 3 hold points has to be held in reserve, but gains the outflank rule. So I've got quite a lot in reserve.
That's pretty good.
So yeah.
Cool. Right, so next we'll choose the mission and the deployment, and we'll get back to you. So see you soon. Okay, so here we are, the first game. So what we've got Vanguard deployment, and the mission we're going for is Dominion from the Mechanicum Red Book. So the key feature of this battle is that there's 5 objective markers spread around the battlefield, and you score a victory point at the beginning of your turn if you have a troops unit on that objective.
Yeah, within 3 inches.
Within 3 inches, yeah. So they accumulate throughout the game, whether you win or lose them throughout. And then Slay the Warlord confers D3 victory points.
So Slay the Warlord. My Warlord is the Praetor. Just there.
And my Warlord is the Magos on the Abeyant over there. So that confers D3 if he dies. And that's it. So currently, White Scars have the first turn.
Yes, White Scars have the first turn.
And I would love to seize. So I'm seizing on a 6-up, so fingers crossed.
Not a chance.
Oh! That is a seize. Oh! That is fantastic. Excellent. Okay. Right. Well, that gives me a real.
Not what I wanted.
It gives me a real advantage now because I've got some serious firepower to go against. So, so coming up, Mechanicum turn 1. So Mechanicum turn 1. So at the beginning of each turn, you tot up your objectives. So I had 2 units of Thralls on 2 objectives. So I automatically scored 2 victory points. All I did was move the Domitar and the attached Magos up slightly. I moved up the 2 Castellax units, so moved through cover. I only rolled a 3 and a 5, unfortunately. And then I just shuffled this Castellax unit around to get a line of sight onto the White Scars Sikaran there. Other than that, I didn't really move very much, so we're into the shooting phase. Okay, so I'm going to start shooting with the Magos. He's got once per game orbital bombardment. It's D3, strength 8, AP 3, armor bane. So I'm going to target this just here. So are you going to jink?
So they're not going to jink because they're a 2-up armor save.
Oh, 2-up armor. Oh, of course.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So that's the command squad.
Right, so we're going to go there. So this is the roll.
Hits.
So it hits, but I get D3 barrage as well. So let's see how many I get. Cool, so I only get one, so that's fine.
So you're hitting, what, 3?
3.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're hitting 2 command squad and the Predator, but it's going to be him first because it's barrage, yeah?
So I need 2s to wound. See what happens. Cool, so they've all wound, but as you said, you've got 2 up armour.
Yeah, so he's got 2 wounds, so I'll roll 2 at a time. So first armour saves, both saved, and then there's 1 left.
Okay, so it's a bit of a waste of time really, but it was good to get it off just in case he dies earlier on in the game. Next we're going to shoot the Domitar at the same unit, so they've got 2 crack missiles each, hitting on 4s. So they both hit. Strength 8, toughness 5, so wins on 2s. So 6 and a 4, so 2 ups.
Same squad?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's try roll proper dice. So both saved.
That's cool, no problem. Next, we're going to fire the Thanatar. So I'm going to target that. Can see it. So we're going to go there. Yeah, if you would. Scatter dice. So it hits, bang on target.
Lovely. So you're hitting a javelin.
Cool. So it's ordnance. So 2 dice pick the highest.
Yep.
Side armor.
11.
11. Oh.
I'm liking this.
Wow, okay, can't do much about a double one, unfortunately.
Can I just point out?
That was pretty appalling. Oh wow.
That's what you get for seizing.
Yeah, well, hey, I needed to. Next, then what we'll do is we will shoot 2 dark fire lances downrange into this unit.
Sakaran?
Sakaran. So, ones get hot. So I'll roll these 2 dice here. So this guy here hits. They've got enhanced targeting array as well. So hit on 2s, 1s get hot, so they all hit. And front armour?
13.
So they have the lance special rules, so they treat
12
all armour as armour 12. So I need 6s. Oh, which I don't score any. So we're going to shoot the same 2 dark fire at the next unit.
Cool.
What? Oh. Cool, so all hit. Looking for that elusive 6. Yeah,
Oh.
2 6s. So you will get 5 up cover.
Yeah.
But you get -1 with enhanced targeting,
Yeah,
so you're 6 up.
Oh. Yeah, he loses a whole point.
Wow.
So he's down to 2.
Wow, that's not good.
This is a very lucky first round of shooting for me.
It is. I'm going to try and see if my multi-melter is in long range. It's 24 inches,
Closest point.
which it is.
Lovely.
So that only hits on 3s, no enhanced targeting array there. So I need a 3 up. Oh, let me down. And yeah, I think that's it. That was a pretty bad turn for me. So yeah, white scars next.
Right, so movement's done. At the beginning of the turn, there's an objective here and an objective here. So I've got 2. These guys I'm still holding back a little bit because of the Thanatar, quite frankly. I've shifted the command squad and the other jet bike squad along to the right, along with the Sakarans and the javelins for a better shot, and the Veneta's kind of plodding along forward. So, first thing that I'm going to do is me shooting. So the Sakaran, the only thing that you can see is the throws.
Yeah.
So both of these are moved 12 inches, so we can fire the top turret, as well as 1 las cannon. So I'll do this one first at the throws. So auto cannon, 6 shots, 3s to hit, but needing twin linked. So all 6 hit. Strength 7, so 2s.
2s.
Yeah. 6s being rendered. So 1 rend and 5 armor saves.
Cool. Okay, so I am going to go to ground here.
Okay.
Okay, so we discussed earlier in the game that the Thunderhawk, Crash Thunderhawk gives you a 4 up cover, is that right? So with a +1, so I get 3 up cover. So how many wounds?
It was 5, Yeah, it was 5 normal and 1 AP2.
Okay, right, they're all
the same,
That's
aren't they?
fine for me. So I need 3 ups for these guys. Oh, what happens when it goes here? So I've got to do this separately because they're different ones.
Yeah.
So 3 up for the first guy is dead. This guy only gets a 5 up, no, 6 up, being in the open.
Nice.
That's good. Next, same again.
Oh.
He's so good. That's 3.
Yeah.
Okay, this time he's dead. So now we're on to 3 ups for the rest of the squad. Oh, God.
Keep rolling like that.
So we lose 3.
Okay, cool.
5 in total.
1 last cannon can fire, which misses.
Great.
So I'm going to work this way. So I have a Sakaran here, which is going to fire at. Only ones that you can see is this Castellax unit here. So top turret, 6 shots for the auto cannon. So 3s to hit. Twin linked. Wow, this is going well.
This is good.
Toughness 7, I believe. Yeah. So 4s. So 2 3-up armor saves.
So just 3 ups.
Yes.
Okay, good. So 1 wound.
1 loses a wound and 1 las cannon shot. Hits. And then. This is good. Right. So I'm firing. Unfortunately, I moved 12 inches, so they can fire the cyclone missile launchers as well as 1 hunter killer. So what I'll do is I'll do 3 hunter killers first. I always miss with these, so let's change the habit of a lifetime. 3s. Okay, that's not too bad. So 2 hits so far, and then I've got 6 rockets from the cyclone missile launchers. These are all crack missiles. So 3s, twin linked.
Oh.
Right, so we have 7 hits in total. Cool. So 3s. I hate 1s. There we go. So quite happy with that. That's 6 wounds at AP3.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6. So I get 5 up invulnerable. Let's hope we get some good ones here.
Really?
Wow, that's not bad. So I only dropped 2 wounds, which
Okay.
is really good.
Which is really frustrating.
Really good.
Orbital bombardment from this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to plonk it there. So I see 3 Castellax and the...
Majos.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Hoping for a big scatter here, but you obviously want to hit.
It's twin linked as well.
Oh.
So I'm just going to plonk all these here for a second. Right, here we go. I need some luck. So it's going to be 5 inches. We'll re-roll that. And we get a hit. Lovely. So this is Strength 8 AP3.
Yep.
So
3s.
Yes, 3s on all of them.
Yeah.
Cool. So 4 wounds. 4 rolls. There we go. 2 6s. So 2 armor saves.
Okay, so I need 5s. 2 more 5s.
Yes.
And where is it
That's
centered
the
on that one?
closest model.
So I need 1 5 to keep the Castellax alive.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Happy man.
Disappointing.
Pleased. Very, very pleased. Not to rub that in, David, of
No,
course.
that's alright.
Not that I'm being smug in the slightest. With the way my army is, I'm pretty spread out. So what I'm going to do is the Venator's got 2 shots, so I'm going to plonk it at the Domitars.
Yes.
Cool. So Venator at the Domitar, 2 shots, needing 3s. Both hit, and it's strength 9, your toughness
7.
7, so 2s.
Brilliant. So 5 up invulnerable.
Yes.
Oof. Takes a wound.
Right, so we've got 4 jet bikes in range, 2 of which with heavy bolters and 2 of which with Volkite. So I'm going to fire at the Domitars again. So heavy bolters first. Needing 3s to hit.
Yep.
I'll do this here.
Ooh.
And then what, 6s to wound, I assume?
Yeah, strength 5, toughness
Strength
7.
5, toughness 7. Nope. Although that wasn't half bad, to be fair. So the Volkite, so it's 8 shots, so 3s, and then 5s.
5s.
1.
So 1 3 up armor save.
Yep.
Gets it. Lovely.
So jet bikes are going to turbo boost. So that's my shooting phase done. There's no assault. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm actually really pleased with that. Killed a Castellax, took a wound off another and a wound off of a Domitar.
Yeah, it was a good turn.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with that actually. It's not bad at all. So yeah,
Done.
loving it.
Cool. Okay, so Mechanicum turn 2. I got a little bit keen and I moved my force first. I should have done my reserves first. So I'll do my reserves. So this is for the Trios armor conveyor with the graviton imploder destructors inside. So 3 up. Good. Nice. And now the outflanking Vorax unit. Good. Okay. So the Vorax is going to outflank. So 1 to 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I choose. This is good news. Oh, we're going to go there. So the Myrmidons are still inside. And now we have the outflanking Vorax. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. So in my movement phase, I just moved the Domitars up. The Castellax are making a bit of a dash for the jet bike unit. The Castellax with Maulers just moved up slightly. The Thralls stayed where they were. Thanatar stayed where he was. And the Darkfire Castellax just hitched over just to try and get some shots down on the speeder unit. Oh, sorry. So at the start of the turn, I held 2 victory points. So I'm currently on 2 objectives. So I'm currently on 4 at the moment. Cool. Okay. So next up, shooting phase. Okay. So beginning of my shooting phase, I've just flatted out the Trios armor conveyor. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and heal some wounds on my Castellax units. So I'm going to do a Cyberthurgy test for my Magos Prime. He's a leadership 10, and all I need to do is the Rite of Eternity, which heals a wound of a unit within 12 inches. So I need a 10 or less. We don't need a double 6 because it goes wrong, so fingers crossed. So we're good on a 4, so the Domitar regains that wound, which is great news. And what I'm going to try and do, I think I'm going to double shot my Thanatar. So this is a really great trick. So this Dominus, which should be attached to that unit, my apologies, will double shot this. So he's leadership 9, and I need a 7 or under to double shot it. So let's see how we get on. Got it, 7 or under. So that's brilliant. So it means I fire 2 Thanatar shots now. But I can't fire next turn.
Gotta love Mechanicum.
It's going to be dead next turn.
It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Okay, so I'm going to fire it over the top. I don't need line of sight because it's a barrage, so this will full scatter. I'm going to go here. So are you going to jink?
Yeah.
You are going to jink. Okay, cool. So this is the first shot. Hoping for a hit.
That is a big scatter off the
Oh,
board.
isn't it? Yeah.
11 inches.
That goes off the board. No even point measuring that. Well, shall we?
Give it a measure, see what happens.
Just to be safe.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I think the hole might be off.
Hole is definitely off.
Yeah.
So we're going to try again. Okay, it hits this time. So, 2s to wound the jet bikes.
Yep.
Which is good. So strength 8, AP2, reroll successive cover saves.
And -1 to cover.
-1 to cover,
So
yeah.
it's a 4-up jink save with reroll successful. So 1 dead already. And so 1 dead.
Okay.
Actually, I'm relatively pleased with that.
Yeah,
that was the
that's pretty good,
closest
isn't
one.
Not bad.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
You live with that, 1 jet bike.
So I did clip the Sakarans. So
Yes.
it's ordnance, so 2 dice bit highest on the side armour. What's your side
12.
armour? So it's 8.
So you have 1 pen.
Yeah, so we've got a pen. So it's this plus 1 being AP2. So it's a 2. So it's snapshots.
Yes.
Cool.
Fine.
Not
and
bad.
loses the whole point.
And lose the whole point. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to shoot the Mauler bolt cannons at the jet bikes. So they've got 24-inch range. They're comfortably in.
Forgive me, jet bikes or land speeders?
Sorry, land speeders.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
javelins.
I'm going to take a risk, I'm not going to jink.
Okay, not jinky. You heard it here first.
He's a brave man.
Okay,
Bold
so I
decision.
need 3s to hit. Oof.
Probably a sensible decision.
Oh my
Let's
god.
keep going like this.
Yeah.
So 5 to glance, 6 to pen.
Killed it. Beautiful.
That was terrible.
Oh, mate.
Alright, so next what we'll do is we'll shoot with the 2 dark fire cannon into the same unit. Are you going to jink?
Yes.
-1 cover.
Yes.
Okay. So the guy at front, 1s get hot, so no, and the guy at the back. Okay, so does he take a wound? He does take a wound, but I get 3 shots though. So strength 7, so 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s.
Okay, so I've got 1 pen.
And it's a 5-up cover.
Yep.
So it loses a whole point unless you pop it.
So this +1. Oh.
So he's down to 1 whole point.
Okay, and then I have 1 final caster axe, which will shoot at the same. So 2s. Good. 5s and 6s. Oh. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, not much luck.
So he has a wound. I'm going to shoot the crack missile into the side of that Sakaran over there.
Yep.
So I need 4s to hit. 1 hit, side armour.
12.
So 5 to glance, 6 to pen. Oh, glance.
So I'll get a cover.
You will. 5 up.
5 up. No, so he loses a whole point.
Okay, that's alright, we can handle that. So next what we'll do is we'll use this Magos to repair this guy's wound lost earlier. So his leadership 9 -2 is a 7 to repair a wound. Got it? It's a 6. So we get that back. Okay, so next the Vorax unit is going to shoot into the Venator. So these 2 will shoot into the rear first. So 3s to hit with their lightning guns. So it's 1 hit.
Rear armor 12.
Okay, so their strength 7 rending. Nothing. Okay, so the 3 lightning guns into the side of the Venator. All hit. That's pretty good. Side armour.
12.
7, so 5s to glance.
Carry on with this.
2 1s and a 2. So that's not very good, is it?
Dave's feeling good right now.
Right, the final thing, my last ditch attempt is a bit of a charge into the jet bike unit.
Obviously going to Overwatch.
So Overwatch.
So I will get some dice up. So we got 2 Volkite first. So 8 shots.
6s.
6s. Lovely. So that's 3 on the Volkite. And then I've got 3, 6, 9 from the heavy bolter, so I'll do them as well.
Always.
How does that make you feel?
Not good.
6s.
And a scatter dice.
That's the second time I've done that. I'll just fix that. There we go. So we got 1 from the heavy bolter and 3 from the Volkite.
Okay.
So
strength 6 up to 7 is 5.
So we'll do the heavy bolter first. So 6s. Nope. And Volkite 5s. No.
Ooh.
I'm lying. I get to re-roll all rolls of a 1 to wound because they moved over their 12 inches. And 6.
Really?
Yeah. So 1 armor save.
3 up armour. Oh, loves it.
Cool.
So next I've got a 7-inch charge. So the monstrous creature, so ignore the -2. So I need an average roll here. 12 would be nice.
The problem is you need a better roll than your average for the rest of the game so far.
This is true. Inch away. I needed that. Alright, so it was a pretty unsuccessful turn for me. I'm done.
Right, so my Warlord trait I rolled Strategic Genius, so +1 to C's, and I get to re-roll my reserve roll. So I need a 2 or more with a re-roll, so that's the Land Raider. Lightning Strike Fighter and Lightning Strike Fighter, so they're all on. Land Raider has outflank, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I choose, I believe.
5, 6 you choose.
Yeah, absolutely. So I do not want a 1 or a 2, which is why I always get 6.
Lovely.
Yeah? Cool, so I've gained 1 victory point at the beginning of the game for this one. The jet bikes have moved 12 inches, the Venator's moved away from the Vorax, the Javelins have just tweaked a little bit, and the Damocle's command runner's hiding. The command squad shifted up, but hopefully at a range of the Castellax. This jet bike unit's moved the full 12 inches to try and get a better shot this way. 2 Lightning Strike Fighters have come on, and the Land Raider with the Terminators have outflanked and unloaded. So I'm hoping to kill some stuff. So first shooting, I'm going to do the lightning strike fighters. Normally these go for Spartans, anything big like that, but in this stage they're going for the Thanatar because I need it dead. So first lightning on the left is going to be firing at the Thanatar 4 Cracker missiles. So ground tracking will agree, so I hit on a 2 up. So let's see how this goes. That does not surprise me. So 2 hits. So strength 9, toughness
8.
So 3s.
Yeah.
So that's 3 AP1. Sorry, 2 AP1.
2 AP1.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Okay, so 6s.
Yep.
No, 5. Sorry, 5 ups. No.
Lovely, that's 2 wounds gone. So second lightning strike fighter. 4 Cracker missiles at the Thanatar again. How many wounds has that got?
2 left.
2 left. Lovely. So let's see if I hit. So 2 or more. So 3 hits, and then I need, forgive me, 3s, wasn't it?
3s.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh, so I need that again to keep him alive. So here we go.
Lovely.
Oh, and the Thanatar is dead.
Yes.
That is,
Right.
that's bad.
So I'd just like to point out that is key for me having any attempt at winning this game. Right. The other final thing that I forgot to say is the Cyberhawk, or the pigeon, as everyone calls it, is sitting here, so that will allow me to re-roll 1s to hit. So this unit's going to fire next. Right, so I've got 10 plasma shots, and I'll do them separately for the gets hot. So 3s to hit, and I'm re-rolling 1s. So first one, re-roll 1, so that's 2. Second, so that's 3 hits. Third, that's 5 hits. Fourth, and then last one. So we have 8 hits.
Man.
So strength 7, toughness 7, so 4s. Because they moved 6 inches, I'm re-rolling 1s. So 4 with a re-roll of a 1. So I've got 3 misses and 2 re-rolls. So 3 wounds on the Castellax.
This unit.
Yes.
Okay, so I need 5 ups. Oh,
Right, so he's lost 2 wounds?
2 wounds.
Right, happy with that. Right, so 2 las cannons off of the Land Raider next, firing at the same unit. Cool, okay. So 2, it's their twin links, and it's going to be what, 3s?
3s.
No, strength
2s.
9, 2s. So 2 arm saves.
Okay, so 2 5 ups to keep my Castellax in the game. Ooh,
Lovely, 1 wound
does.
left, and it'll be snap firing the heavy bolter, I believe.
Okay.
So 6s. Oh, it's twin linked. Let's try that again. No. Nothing. So this Sikaran's going to fire at the Castellax as well to see if I can make any leeway in killing it, otherwise you're going to regenerate him. This is what usually happens when we play. So top turret. So twin, excuse me, twin link thankfully. Lovely, so that's 6 hits. Right, so I want 6s here in an ideal world for rending, but I need 4s.
4s.
Lovely, 3 rending and
Jesus
2
Christ.
wounds.
Okay, so what do you want to take first?
If you could do the rends first, I'd
Rends
appreciate it.
first, okay.
Excellent.
Oh, 3 1s,
So
so
he's dead and 2 carry over.
2 carry over. Yeah, so he's dead.
Cool. Happy with that. Jet bikes here. The 2 Volkite first, firing at these. Try and clear your troops out. So 3s. Toughness 4.
3.
Oh, okay, so 2s. This has got deflagrate. So yeah, that's
How
6
many?
armor saves.
6, okay, so I'm definitely going to go to ground here.
Okay, cool.
Because I need the extra save. So 3 ups.
Yes.
So I've gone to ground, so I only lose 2, so that's not too bad.
Lovely. So 2 additional wounds because of Volkite. So it's 2 more armor saves.
Cool, so 3 ups,
Yep.
cover.
So that's 2
Oh.
more dead. And I've got 3 heavy bolters. 3, 6, 9. So 3s. And strength 5, toughness. So 2s again.
Yeah.
Reroll of 1. There we go.
Okay,
So
so
5.
5, 2, 5. So we'll get feel no pain against these now,
Yes.
so that's good. So 3 ups, good, and a feel no pain.
Lovely.
Got it. We're
Nicely
okay.
done. Cool, excellent. Right, so these can't really see anything other than the Castellax, so we've got what, 5 heavy bolters, so it's 15 shot. Do 3 separately because the Predator. So these are hitting on 3s, and the Predator's one is hitting on 2s. So, I'm going to be wounding on 6s,
Yeah.
toughness 7, yeah. So 1 wound, which is
Okay, so
probably about right.
3 up armor save.
Yes.
Saved.
Big surprise. So cyclone missile launchers on their own. So 6 shots and they're snap firing but twin linked. So 6 shots hitting on the 6s. Thankfully they're twin linked. Let's see if I can get 1. That's better. Right. So needing a 3. So 1 AP, 3.
5 up.
Yep.
Oof, saved it.
Nicely done.
Brilliant.
Top turret 6s, twin linked at that unit.
Oh my god.
So that's 2 hit. So we've got 2 hits, 4s.
Yeah.
Nothing. And 1 las cannon can fire. Nothing. The Venator at the
Trials, yeah.
Side armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, so 2 shots. 1 hit, so it's ordnance. So 2 dice, pick the highest, and your side armor is 14?
12.
12. So it's strength 9. So I need a 3 for a glance. Yeah?
Yes.
So it's a pen, so I'll pick the 4.
Yep.
And it's AP 1. Have you got an invuln or anything like that?
No.
Okay. 3. What's that, shaken?
Then I have to roll for the effect on the passengers inside.
Right, okay, cool.
So leadership tests, they're leadership 10. So, killer.
I just haven't ordered the rolls, mate.
Oh well, so the guys are snap shooting.
Right. So I've got a jet bike unit left. Firing at the Vorax. So I'll do the Volkite first. So 8 shots. 3s. So 2 miss. What's the toughness? 6?
6.
Toughness 6. So 4s. Reroll of a 1. Not that that makes any difference. So 3 armor saves on the Vorax.
What's your AP?
AP 5.
Okay, cool. So 4 ups needed to keep my Vorax alive. Cool, so 1 wound dealt out. That's pretty good.
Yes. Right, so 4 heavy bolters. So 3s. Not missing any. Nope. So 5s or 6s. It's going 5 toughness 6, yeah?
6s. 5s.
5s or 6s, yeah? Cool. That's a 6. Reroll the 1. There we go. So we've got 2, 4, 6 wounds.
Some amazing dice rolls from the White
I have
Scars
honestly had
today.
some ridiculous rolls.
So I need some good 4 ups here. Oh, not bad. I only lose 1 Vorax.
So I can live with that. Quite frankly. I've run out of guns. So I'm all done. Yeah. Very, yeah. I can't complain with rolls like that. That was quite decisive. The Thanator's gone and 2 Darkfire Castellax are gone.
Yeah.
That's a massive win-win for me.
Great.
That's really quite a big deal. The only problem is David is going to be leading on victory points at the moment because I'm shifting around quite a lot. So yeah, happy days. I'm all done.
Okay, so the last turn was really bad for me, so I really got to try and claw it back. Okay, so turn 3, Mechanicum shooting phase. Firstly, we're going to start with the 2 Castellax into the Terminator units. Now, Castellax can fire 3 weapons a turn, which is great for me. So I'll do the bolters first. So bolters hitting on 2s. Oh, wow.
Not great.
Strength 4, toughness 4. Cool, so 3 wounds for the Terminator so far.
So 2 up. Lovely.
Oh, nice.
So now the good ones, the AP2s. So here we go. Hits, and 2s, both hits. So strength 7 AP2, so needing 2s to wound. So 3 AP2s for the Terminators.
So cataphractic armour, so 4 ups. Get in.
Oh, mate.
But you need to take a blind test. Lance
Is
blind,
that
get hot.
initiative test, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're fine.
Oh,
Goodness.
that was pretty close. Alright, so next we've got the Thralls with their Laslocks. So they're rapid fire. So there's 20 units, so I've got 40 shots. 20. So I'm going to do this twice, and I need 5s to hit into the Terminator unit. So we've got 3, 4, 5 hits so far. Not amazing. 11 hits in total. 4s to wound. 6 wounds on the Terminators. Let's see some 1s.
So 6 2-ups. And there's the 1s.
Oh.
So front.
From the...
Oh, sorry, that's from that unit, isn't it? So that's that one.
Cool. Okay, not amazing, but it's a start. Next, we're going to shoot the Domitar up into the lightning. So,
Cool.
do you want to jink?
No.
Okay, no jinking. Needing 4s. 1 hit.
Strength 7, armour 11. So 4s for a glance.
Ooh, I've got a pen.
Not what I wanted.
Cool, so just a straight roll. 3.
Shaker.
Yeah, okay, it's got to move 18.
Straight line.
Yeah, straight line, 18
It's
inches.
fine by me.
But we can check that one, but
So we've got a little counter for him to go on there. That wasn't bad. Next, we're going to shoot the 2 Mauler bolt cannons into the javelins over there. Yes. So we've got 6 shots. Are you jinking?
Gonna take a risk and say no.
Okay, so here we go. So we need 3s to hit, 5s to glance. So we've got 1 pen. There's a 4. It's a stun, isn't it?
Cool. Okay.
can't move, can't and snap firing. Nothing.
Right, next up we are shoot the, what's the front armour of this?
13.
Strength 7. Yeah, okay, so I can try and rend the front. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So needing 3s to hit. That's a good roll, good roll, good roll.
Nice.
So it's the lightning gun, strength 7 rending, so I need 6s.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, so that's 13. And then rending's D3 additional. So we've got an auto pen, which is great. And now we're just whatever this is. So 2. So snapshot next turn.
Which means that's not shooting next turn.
So I'm not gonna shoot the Castellax unit because I want them to charge in. So there we go. So we're into the assault phase. Okay, so just as an extra bit to that, I forgot to shoot my graviton gun at the Venator. So from the Magos. So we're going to place it just here. He's ballistic skill 5. So we get a hit. So on a 1-0, 2 to 5 glance, 6 is a pen.
Big roll.
Cool.
Glance.
So we've just got a glance, so that's great. So it's down a whole point.
1 whole point left.
Okay, that's good news. Okay, so turn 3, assault phase for the Mechanicum. I've got 3 really key charges which I need. So firstly, I'm going to charge the Castellax unit into the Terminators.
Cool.
Are you overwatching?
No, cataphractic can't overwatch.
Ah, okay, so this is good news for me. The 2-inch charge.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier, didn't we? Great.
So we're in for
Ever so slightly
11.
Lovely.
Cool. So first of all, we have 2 Hammer of Wrath at strength 7. So 2 wounds on Hammer of Wrath.
Saves.
Oh,
2 dead.
Ooh.
What a start.
that is amazing.
That's what you needed.
Wow. Okay, and then I come in. Cool. So Castellax have 2 attacks base, +2 for rage each. So 4 attacks. So now I need 4s to hit. Not amazing. And I'm strength 7 AP2. 2s, so 2 AP2s.
2 4 up. Oh, this is going well. The Terminators are dead.
Wow,
That
okay.
was some impressive armor saves.
So consolidate 2 inches.
How you feeling about that, David?
Yeah, well, first of 3. So Fingers crossed I can
On
make
to
the
the,
next
then on to the
two.
next one.
The next key charge is the Castellax unit into the bikes over there.
So this one's 8 inches.
Yes, it's a long charge, but I need 8-inch charge. Fingers crossed. Oh! Okay, that's really disappointing.
After the Terminators.
Okay, so although I failed the charge, the White Scars still get to snapshot against me.
So 2 Volkite on the Overwatch, nothing. And then we have 3 heavy bolters, so 3, 6, 6s, and absolutely useless.
Okay, so that's good news for me. So next, I need to charge the Vorax into the Venator. I really want to finish this guy up. These guys have fleet, so I need 8-inch charge. It's a cock dice. Okay. And we are in. Cool. So Hammer of Wrath can't harm it, can it? So they have 3 attacks each. I need 3s to hit, and then 6s.
That's good.
It's a good roll.
Looking good.
So I need 1 6 to
1
get rid of
6.
it.
This is big. This is big.
Get in!
Yes. Okay. So we've got 3, and I could still explode it. So I need a 6s again.
Yes.
I do
Woo!
explode it.
Oh,
So it explodes 2 inches. So it'll catch.
all of the Vorax in one jet bike, I would guess.
Yeah. So to wound the jet bike, I need a 5.
Yep.
Nope. And then 6s to wound the Vorax.
So 4. No.
No, okay, cool. Turn 3 was really good for me. I got rid of that Venator, which was a pain in the neck, and those Terminators, I'm really pleased about that. So now, White Scars, turn 3.
Right, so Scars turn 3 shooting. Javelins moved over here, as well as the jet bike squad have moved the 12 inches as far as they possibly could. Command Rhino's running away, and I'm gonna
Just score an objective.
move the extra. Yes, I scored 1 objective, and he's gonna hide there. I'm gonna go for the Castellax with that command squad, which is probably a bit of a death wish, but I'm gonna give it a go nonetheless. Jet bikes move forward 12 inches, so they're going to fire in them eventually. The Land Raider is running away. Driving away.
Driving
rather.
away, yeah.
The Lightning Strike Fighters is actually about there, but it's going to fall off the cliff. So that's moved forward and the other one's flown off. Jet bike squad first at this unit. So 2 Volkite, 8 shots. Needing 3s. So 4 hits, needing 2s, re-rolling 1s. So 4 wounds with the Volkite against the Thralls.
Okay, so I'm going to go to ground again.
Yep.
I've got 2 out in the open, so I need 6s. No. How many wounds?
So 2 more.
No.
Right, so because they're Volkite, that's 4 additional wounds that I get. So it's 3 additional wounds.
Yep.
So 2s again. So that's 3 additional armor saves.
3 up to the first 2. No. And the final one, he's good.
Cool. So heavy bolters, I'll do them here. So 3s to hit. 3 heavy bolters, yeah. So 3s to hit. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 3 hits, needing 2s again, re-rolling 1s. So 3 arm saves.
3 ups, gone to ground, love it.
The Land Raider's going to take pot shots. So it moved 12 inches, so it can still fire 1 las cannon. So 3s, twin linked, needing 2s. Yep.
5 up.
Oh, loses a wound. Right, so the 2 Sakarans, and neither of them are snap firing this turn. So the one on the right first, they've only moved 6 inches. So top turret on the
Into.
these Castellax again.
Okay.
So 3s to hit, twin linked. So 4s, 6s being Rendin. So 4 armor saves on the Castellax.
3 ups. Oh, loses 2 more.
Yeah. Sakaran, the 2 las cannons now at the Castellax again. So 3s to hit. Lovely. The heavy bolt was going to be out of range, I'm pretty sure. So second Sakaran, the top turret. So needing 3s. Twin linked. So 5 hits. 4s to wound or 6 for a rend. 1 rend.
Right, so Ren first on a 6. 5 up, sorry. Yep. And 3 up armor. Oh.
Lovely, 1 dead. I'm happy with that.
Explodes on a 6. No, he's good. I always
So I do have 1 las cannon shot on that Sakaran that can see. So going to the other one. at the other Castellax. So 1 hit.
Yep.
And then needing a 2, so 1 up. So
5 up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Need that.
This is going to fire 2 Sun Fury missiles at the Thralls. Large bar, strength 6, AP 3. So that's ballistic skill 5 with ground track and augury. So that's going to scatter 1 inch. 7.
Strength.
6.
I'm just getting picked apart, aren't I? So 2s.
2s. So that's 6 at AP 3. And I've got another blast to go yet.
Brutal.
So second one. It's going to go there. Hits 7 again.
Oh man, it's done, isn't it?
Try not to be.
Sort of magnanimous in victory, is that yeah?
So
How many you got?
5.
5 gone this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they're fearless, so that's one good thing.
We'll do these. So I should have 5 heavy bolters.
What are they shooting at?
The Castellax.
Is this one, this unit of Castellax here?
Right, so red dice is the Predator. So 3 from the Predator. So 2's on the red and 3's on the
What weapon
white.
are you firing?
These are heavy bolters.
Okay.
So 3's and 2's. So 6's against the Castellax. Rerolling 1's. So 1 wound, 1 3 up. 1 3 up.
Okay.
Fail would be nice. Nope. Save.
Good.
So this one is snap firing.
Yep.
So I'll do the 2 cyclone missile launchers on this one first. Against the Vorax. So
Yes.
crack missiles. Miss. Oh, 1 hit. Right, these ones are going to fire the remaining hunter killer missiles.
Okay.
Okay, so the 2 hunter killer missiles off of these, they need in 3's, so that's 2 more hits, and then 4 rockets for the cyclone missile launchers. Twin link. Cool. So what's your toughness on the Vorax?
6.
So 2's, strength 8.
How
So
many?
that's 2, 4, 6.
Okay,
AP 3.
6. I can't do anything about that, so 2 are just obliterated straight away.
Jet bikes at the Vorax, so I've got 2 Volkite again. 3's. So 4 armor saves on the
4 arms, so they get 4 ups. Oh.
3 unsuccessful. So
That's 1 model gone.
it's 3 additional wounds because of the flag.
And that model as well?
So 3 additional wounds because of the Volkite. So that's 3 additional armor saves.
Oh, I missed my second Thanatar.
4 heavy bolters, 3's to hit. Wow, 5's.
Yep.
Yeah. Reroll the 1's, which is needed. So, 4 armor saves.
4 ups. He is gone. Wow, what an amazing.
Brutal.
Round of shooting. Right, this is where it could all go wrong. These are going to charge the Castellax.
Okay.
Yes, so first charge being declared is against the Castellax. I'm assuming you're going to overwatch.
Yeah, so they've got 4 flamers between the 2 of them, so it's D3 flamers. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9 flamer hits so far. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1 more makes 9. So I need 5s to wound. It's not bad, so we've got 3 wounds. And then we've got the Mauler bolt cannon on top for 6s. And the melter. No, so just the...
Armor saves?
Yeah.
2 saved.
Love it. Do you make the charge?
That is a very good question.
What's the distance you're going to make?
I do not.
I'm just going to show. I'm just going to show 1
And a 1.
and a 1. How do you feel about that?
I have to say I'm really happy about that.
In the entire game, he's not been this happy.
That is a very big smile right now.
Okay.
Cool. Right, and this unit is going to charge. I don't even know what I need, but
I can't snap shit because I'm fearless.
Okay. So 7, that should be
you're
more
in.
than enough, yeah. So I have 5 Hammer of Wrath attacks. So that's 3 wounds for Hammer of Wrath.
5 ups. Cool, and now feel no pain. No, so 2 die.
Right, so you've got a Magus.
Yeah,
I'll issue a challenge with my sergeant.
yeah, I accept.
Cool.
So I'm initiative 3.
So the glaive I'm going to use as strength 4 standard, AP 3, so I'll gain the extra attack. So 2, 3, so I get 4 attacks on the charge at initiative 4.
Okay.
4s I assume?
Yeah. Wow.
4s re-rolling 1s.
Okay, so he's got an invulnerable 5-up refractor
Not
field.
ones.
No,
Cool.
so he does take a wound. So he's 2 attacks base, plus 1 to use quick combat weapons. So I need 4s. Hit with 1, and strength 4, toughness 5 is 5s. So 1 AP 3.
I get my 2-up armor save
2 up
against
armor
that.
save, yeah.
I was waiting to fluff that. Okay,
Cool.
So we've done the challenge. We've done that kind of separately, but it's all good. So still got 4 jet bikes to attack. So 1 attack, plus 1 for charging, plus 1 for free for 2 close combat weapons. 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, we're still hitting on 4s
2.
anyway. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. So 3s. 6 saves.
Okay, so 5 ups, followed by 6 ups. Oh, so 4 dead. 3, 4. It's not so bad.
I didn't spill onto the challenge either there.
No.
There's one guy. Got still 1 round left.
So we're fearless, still locked in combat.
Yes.
So that was pretty nasty.
David gets 1 attack back.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
2
yeah,
from his
yeah.
throws. He's got a single throw left.
Oh, 1 for my throw. So
Let's see if
hit
he
on-
can pack a punch.
We've seen jet bikes die to worse
cut on
things.
4s. So it hit.
Toughness 5.
It's 5 to wound.
Oh, this is big, this is big!
Come on.
No!
I thought a lonely throw.
Yeah.
Hoping for that.
And then you run, yeah, then you cowardly run away on your
Would've
jet
been
bike.
funny.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, so
Right, yeah, so Scars, turn 3 all done. I am on 2 victory points, David is on 4.
Last turn, I'm really struggling now. So all I'm trying to do is just try and kill as much stuff as possible and score some victory points. So the Myrmidon Destructors have got out of the Trios armoured conveyor, hoping to shoot down some jet bikes at the back there. I need some victory points. So the Domitar are going to fire up into the lightning, as are the Castellax here. The Castellax is going to charge into combat, hopefully, and the 2 Castellax will finally get their charge off against this unit, which I'm really looking forward to. So, on to the shooting phase. Mechanicum shooting turn 4.
okay.
So I didn't score any objectives this turn, so we're straight onto the shooting phase. So I'm going to shoot 3 Destructors into the back squad of jet bikes here. So I guess, are you going to jink?
Yes, jinking is very much.
Okay, so
Definitely.
these guys have 4 shots each with the graviton imploders. So they're ballistic skill 5, so they hit on 2s and we re-roll 1s, which is nice. So we all hit and we wound on the armour save of the 2. So we're
2's to wound with AP 2.
yeah re-rolling 1s.
12 dice, I need 3 or more. Just need 1 to survive.
Ooh.
2 dead.
Oh, that was my best chance of wiping them out.
You just made 10 saves.
Wow, it's that's impressive.
At this point, this is the cheesy smiley face.
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible.
Okay, so next then I'm going to shoot the twin-linked mauler into the jet bikes that are here. I need to try and dull them down a little bit.
Cool.
So I've got hitting on 3s, twin-linked, 5s and 6s. So
Yeah.
2 glance.
So 4, no enhanced target in a range?
No.
So 4 up jink because they don't have Legion of Stars. So that one's lost the whole point, so has that one, so 2 dead.
Okay, so that was good.
Nicely done.
Next, I think what we'll do is we'll shoot the 2 Domitar. Are you jinking with the lightning?
Yes.
Okay, so this is good. So I need 4s to hit. 1 hit. Strength 7, side armour.
11.
So 10, so nothing. And then the 2 Castellax are going to fire up at the rear armour. So we will need 6s, but if we get 1 or 2, we might be alright. Okay, so we've got 2 6s.
2 6s.
Oh.
So rear armour 10, yeah?
Yes.
So I need 4s to glance,
Yep.
5s to pen.
Oh.
Okay, so next we're going to shoot the Castellax into the jet bikes there. So we have 8 hits. Okay, so I need 5s to wound. So we've got 3 wounds so far, and then we have a melter, hits on a 3, and wounds on a 2. So we've got 1 melter. Were you jinking, by the way?
Yes, I will be jinking.
Okay, cool. So he's jinking, and then the Mauler bolt cannon. Strength 6, so 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 1 AP 1.
So 1 3-up jink.
Jink. 1 dead.
So it's going to be the standard bearer,
Okay.
which is down to 1 wound.
So they've got 2 wounds.
The standard bearer's got 2 wounds.
Okay, alright. And then
and
you've
then-
got 5 for the Mauler.
Cool.
So 5 2-ups.
So 5 2-ups. So 1 is going to die, I guess. I'll take the centre, because the banner makes them fearless.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's my shooting phase. It wasn't so bad. Not amazing, but I'm hoping for some really good things from my assault phase. So we'll see you next turn. Turn 4 assault phase from Mechanicum. So firstly, I'm going to declare a charge into the jet bike unit. Are you snap shooting?
We'll be overwatching. So 12 shots, 6s, 12 shots. Needing none.
Great. So my charge distance.
Mine's going to be out, I think. Oh, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Oh, hang on.
Are you going over difficult terrain or do you ignore cover?
Ignore.
It's
That's
out.
3 inches.
Oh.
I mean, with a roll like that, what can I say?
The dice are a cruel mistress.
That's just.
There's
There's nothing I can do about that.
No, nothing, mate, nothing.
Oh, that just.
Okay, and then the next charge I've got is this Castellax into here. So it's a 7-inch charge. So let's see how we go. No, so we're an inch away. It's late at night. My game has completely fallen apart.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
Do you want to Overwatch?
Oh,
I know
no,
they're in
can't
combat, aren't they? Yeah, so
So now we're into Scar's turn
4. Scar's turn 4.
super.
Scar's turn 4. I've already done a bit of moving, to be fair, but I scored this objective here, and the combat finished over by that jet bike squad. So I've scored that objective there. So I'm now 4 victory points. So is David 4. So yeah, so they've moved. They've also turbo boosted. So these units are doing nothing for all intents and purposes for the shooting phase. The other lightning flew off the board, and this one came back on. So from a shooting perspective, I have 2 Sun Fury missiles.
Oh, it's familiar territory.
So
Yeah.
there's a pattern developing here. So I'm going to drop the first missile here. So actually that's not too bad. So that's going to hit 4, I can see from it. No, 3.
3.
So we'll do the 3. So strength 6.
Yep.
So 2.
About that.
2 dead. A second missile is going to go there
Is it
again.
ignore cover?
No.
I might just go to ground with this unit now.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
so
No worries
go
at
to
all.
ground 6 ups.
Nice. So
Gets
1 dead.
1.
So second missile. I'm actually going to put it there this time. So second missile. It's going to be. It's a hit.
Yeah.
So that's 5. 5 within 2s. It's 5 6s.
Go
5
to ground 6s. 5,
5
10, 3. Oh, it takes me off the objective.
Lovely, and that is exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to do these 2 Sakaran battle tanks are going to fire at this Castellax.
Yeah.
So I'll do the right hand side first. So top turret, I need 3s, twin linked. So 4 hits, so 5 hits in total. So 4s to wound, needing 6s for the rend, which is pathetic. 2 las cannons, so they haven't moved, they've only pivoted. So 2 las cannons, 1 hit, needing 2s. So that's 1 armor save.
5 up.
Yes.
Ah,
Nicely done.
tasty.
Finally.
So second Sakaran, Top turret for the auto cannons, 3s twin linked. Right, give me some 6s. So needing 4s. That's 2 6s and 1 normal. So 2 5-ups and 1 3-up.
2 5-ups.
Yep.
And a 3-up. Okay, good. So we only suffer 1 wound.
2 las cannons on the second Sakaran, 2 hits, needing 2s. So 2 5-ups you need, David.
Oh,
Lovely. 2 heavy bolters. First heavy bolter. Needing 6s. Nope. Second heavy bolter. 2 hits. Needing
3-up. Good.
Nicely done. Nicely done. So the Land Raider is going to fire at that Castellax. So 2 las cannons. Needing 3s and 2s. So 2 5-ups. Lovely.
My old friend.
Twin linked heavy bolter for 3s, so 3 hits, and then needing 6s. So 1 armor save of 3 up, David. It's not the unit that I wanted to fire at, but this jet bike squad is going to fire into that lone Castellax. So Volkite first, 8 shots, needing 3s. So all hit. Needing 5s for a glance, 5 to wound. So that's 2 wounds.
Okay, so 2 3-ups.
Lovely.
Oh.
And that's an additional wound because of deflagrate. I can't pronounce it, which does nothing.
Doesn't do anything.
So then I've got 4 heavy bolters.
Ooh.
No, I've got 3 heavy bolters. Apologies.
Yeah, 3 heavy bolters.
6, 9. I need 1 wound. Come on. Please.
Here we go. How many was that?
So that's 3 misses.
How many hit?
6. Assuming I'm rolling the right amount of dice. Needing 6s. Come on. Yeah!
2 6s. So this is a huge roll.
Oh! Love it.
It's a hard day for the Mechanicum.
Those white scars. They're so wily on their bikes. So wily, those guys.
And I do have a snap firing javelin, which I'm going to take a pot shot at the little myrmidons. 2 shots, 6s with a reroll. Oh!
Oh.
No. No. And that is White Scars turn 4. All finished.
Mechanicum turn 5. So I'm desperately trying to score points now. So I was just within 3 inches of the objective, so I scored a point there with the Thralls. The Myrmidons are desperately trying to kill this squad for some victory points. The armoured conveyor is going to try and take out the javelin. And then I need to try and take this lightning down. So 4 Castellax and 2 Domitar are just going to concentrate firepower on the flyer there. So we'll go straight into the shooting phase. It's going to be quite quick. So firstly, we will shoot a melter snapshotting up at the lightning. So I need 6. No. And now we need 3 more. Are you drinking, by the way?
Yeah, it's worth saying that I know we already said it. I'm jinking in.
Okay. Cool.
No problem.
So now the Mauler bolt cannon will shoot up 6s. No. Next, we've got 2 more Mauler bolt cannons shooting upwards, needing 6s. No. I think what we'll do is we'll try and double shot one of the crack missiles from the Magos here. So leadership 10 with a -2, so we need 8 or less. 10, so 10, we fail, yeah. But that's okay. So we're going to shoot 2 up, needing 4s. Got 1.
Got 1.
So strength 7, front armour.
11.
No. Takes us to a 10.
Oh, this is the worst. That's pretty bad. Okay, so last ditch attempt of regaining some pride here. Are you jinking here?
Yes.
You are, okay. So, graviton imploders into the jet bikes. Needing 2s. Rerolling 1s. So full 12 hits. Now we need 2s.
Rerolling 1s.
We're good, so we've got 12 AP 2s.
Okay, let's see if we can pull off some dice magic again.
Only 1 needs to survive. Right, here we go. Come on, boys.
Okay, I'm watching these dice carefully.
3 ups.
Oh. This guy just 2. First
You take
2.
leadership though.
I do take leadership.
Okay. Well, I've got no more shooting, so
So just let's see if the jet bikes run, because that would be quite funny.
that would be
That's
great.
our leadership.
10.
How far do jet bikes go?
So they are going straight towards the... Funny. That was quite funny, to be fair.
Technically charge them, can't I?
Yes, you could now, yeah.
It's a long charge.
I think
Right, so that was nice, but not amazing.
you will 10-inch charge if you wanted to go for it.
Okay, next
Oh,
we've got
funny.
the twin link mauler. So I need 3s, twin
So
linked.
they're going to jink.
Oh, sorry, thank you. So jinking. Front armour.
11.
So how many
Fives.
for 5s?
5s and 6s.
Oh, 1 5.
It loses
Oh, it's a 2.
But I have the Volkites.
Oh.
So strength 5 front armour.
11, 6s.
6s to bring it down.
No,
No. That is the end of my turn. No assault phase.
you're not going to try because they're coming
Oh, that's
towards
right.
you.
Hang on. So let's try.
Risk it for a biscuit.
10-inch charge.
Yeah.
Are you going to snapshot?
So they're gonna overwatch. So I got a Volkite there. So
Okay,
Volkite first.
let's see this.
So Volkite hit once on the overwatch. Heavy bolter. It doesn't hit. So the Volkite strength 6
Toughness 5.
wounds.
Yeah.
Armor
so
save,
3
3
up
up.
armour.
So, and additional wounds because of deflagrate.
Oh yeah.
So it's another armor save.
3 up. Good.
Cool.
Closest one is that one.
Yeah.
So I've got a 10-inch charge. So that's Mechanicum turn 5 done.
Scars turned 5. So potentially this is the last turn of the game. So we roll on a 4 or more. We might go to turn 6. So this is going to be about shoring up victory points as much as possible. So that jet bike squad rallied, which is helpful, kinda. The second lightning flew off the board, and then the other one came back on. Everything else is pretty much staying as is. I've shifted this jet bike squad further away from the Castellax and the Domitars, but it's still within range of the objective. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, so command squads. Jet bike command squad is going to fire at the Throws. 12 heavy bolter shots at the Throws. David's going to ground, so 3s to hit, 2s. So we have 6 armor saves.
I'll just roll 3. Yeah, they go wiped out.
Lovely, that's what I wanted. Sakaran battle tanks, both of them are going to go against this Castellax again. So we'll do the right hand side one first. So I'll do it over here. 6 shots from the auto cannons on the top. So that's twin linked. So try and roll it without it being copped. So that's 6 hits. So I need force to wound as well. I want 6s for a rend. So I've got the 6s. So 2 rend in.
Okay, so 2 rends, so I need 5 ups.
Yep. So that's the first one dead.
So I lose a Castellax.
Cool. So 2 las cannons on that Sakaran. That second Castellax. So that's 2 hits.
Yep.
And then 2s for. So that's 2 more 5 ups.
2 more wounds.
Heavy bolt is going to be nothing. Right. So second Sakaran, top turret, auto cannons, twin linked. Cool. So forced wound, and I want 6s for the rend again. Oh, well, 1 rend.
Okay, so 5 up.
Yep. Oh, love it. So 2 more las cannons. So 3s. Nope. Want to get lucky with this one. Heavy bolter. So that's 3 hits and 6s for a wound. 2 3 ups. Yeah.
Oh! Peels him off.
So Land Raider 2 las cannons at it, but you're going to get a cover save. You'll get 5 up. I'm assuming I can see it.
Can you see with the left hand one?
Yeah, I can see the actual bloke himself.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can see it above that.
All right.
Yeah.
So 2 shots. I'm on twin linked. Yup. 2s. Sorry.
Cool. 3 up invulnerable.
That's 1 wound. Heavy bolter. So 3s. Right, twin linked. So toughness 6.
Yeah.
So 5s. 1.
2 up armor. Just.
Right, so this squad.
Yeah.
So Volkite first. Same thing. So 3s to hit. Nope.
4s. Strength 6.
4s. Yeah, 4s. They're not re-rolling 1s because I didn't move them that far. I wanted them to stay next to the objective. So 1, 2 up. Big surprise. 3s for the heavy bolters. 5s. Oh, 4.
4 2-ups.
4 1s would be nice. 3 1s is all I need.
Oh, he loves it.
The las cannon at the front castellax.
Yeah.
So it's 1 twin link shot. So hits. 2s. 5 up in 1.
5 up in one.
Yep.
Yes.
Snap firing the 2 cyclone missile launchers off the javelin at that castellax. So that's 1. Strength 8.
Oh. So 5 up.
AP3, yeah. And I can snap fire at these because I can't do anything else. Volkite for 6s to hit. Nope. And then a heavy bolt. Right. Nothing. So that's turn 5. We're
Yeah.
now rolling for turn 6. If I'm honest, I don't want a turn 6. Truthfully.
I do. I want a turn 6 just to claw some victory points back. So, you roll.
Right, so we are going to turn 6.
Really pleased. Mechanicum turn 6. This is my very last turn and the last ditch attempt to score any victory points as I can. So, foolishly, I've turned everything against the lightning coming in. It's got 1 whole point left and I really want to strip the point off it and score a victory point. The armoured conveyor is again trying to take out the last javelin for a victory point, and the myrmidons have just got some bloodlust for the for the jet bikes here. So we'll go straight into the shooting phase. Turn 6 shooting phase. So again, we've got the graviton imploders into the jet bikes. Are you jinking?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Asked in good time today.
Right, so I'll just get 12 dice out ready. Shall I?
Please. Okay, so we are needing 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, so just 2. Oh, so we dropped 1 this time.
Yeah!
So 11 hits. And re-rolling 1s.
So 11
11 AP2s.
3 up jinx saves. So I've lost 2 every time. I think I'm going to lose them. Oh! 1 dead. Yeah.
We'll shoot here. So we'll go the pintle mounted into the javelin. Are you jinking with the javelin?
Yeah.
Okay. So we need 3s. All hit. Side armor.
11.
Okay, so I need 5s to glance, 6 to pen. 1 glance.
1 glance. 4 up jink.
Yeah.
Yeah! And he dodges it.
Right, so now we'll shoot the Volkite Sentinels. So we need 3s. Good. Strength 5, so we need 6s.
Yeah.
1 6.
Right.
Come
4
on.
up jink.
Come on.
Ah, he's dead. Javelin's gone.
Okay, we needed that. It's a good victory point. It's a good score. Next up, we have the 2 snap shooting Mauler bolt cannons. Are you jinking?
Yes.
Okay, so we need 6s. We've got 1 6. Front armour.
11.
So 5 to glance, 6 to pen. Oh, there's a pen.
Go. So 3 up for the jink. And he saved.
We'll try and attempt to double shot the flak missile from this Domitar here. So we need a leadership of 8 or less. And unfortunately we've suffered a Malefica result.
No! What does that do?
So this is where it all goes wrong. So on a roll of d6 and we'll consult the chart. So it's 2, it's not so bad.
Okay, cool.
Cyber 30 mishap chart, we suffered a signal corruption. So I snapshot, I can only fight with weapon skill 1 in the next assault phase, so it's not so bad. So this is for the snapshot in flak on a 6, ironically. And this is for the 4 up, so it fails to hit. So I forgot to do one thing, I forgot to charge the Myrmidons into the jet bike. So potentially I've got another victory point here. So White Scars snapshot.
Oh,
1.
So that's 1 wound. Strength 6.
Toughness 5.
Yes. Yeah, it was just 1.
Okay, so 3 up.
Okay, so 1 dead, and then an additional wound, so 1 more.
Wow. He's okay. Okay, right, well that was nice, because that was my lord with 3 attacks rather than 2. So it's a 7-inch charge. 9.
Yay!
Finally
You've made a charge.
made it
Is that
in.
the first one you've made this game?
I think it is, yeah. So I'm initiative 1.
Okay, so I've got 2 attacks. Needing 4, keep doing that, needing 4s I guess. What's your weapon skill?
4.
Yeah, so 1 hit. Toughness? Nope.
No. Okay, so I get 3 attacks on the charge, and these are power fists, so I'm hoping I'm going to finish it off. So weapon skill 4.
So 4s. 3.
So we've got 3, and I'm
Toughness
strength
5, so 2s.
8, 2s to wound.
And he's dead.
Good. So good job I remembered. Finished off the jet bike, and I consolidate 5 inches. So I'm just going to scuttle over there. That is my turn done. I couldn't claw back any more points apart from the javelin, so it's now left to the White Scars to mop up.
Scars turn 6, this is it, last turn. Victory points are 6-5 to Scars at the moment, but obviously we've got extra bits to add on. I've done all my moving, I'm not going to lie, everything is in a position to fire at his HQ. I want to, if I can get Slay the Warlord, we'll see how it goes. Lightning Strike fires, I'm going to do them both together. They've got 1 Twin Link Las Cannon, so 2 shots, needing 2s. Strength 9, so 2s I assume.
Oh,
So 1.
who up?
Your,
Oh, Medros.
yes.
3 up.
Cool, so he's now down to 2 wounds.
Yep.
Right, so Sakaran battle tanks, I've moved them so they both can see. So I'll do this one first, top turret. 6 shots, 3s to hit. Twin linked. Right, so 3s to wound and I want a 6 for Rens. So 2 Rens, 1 save.
Okay, so potentially my Magus could die, so I need 2 3-ups, which are good, and 1 2-up. We're good.
So 2 lance cannons off that Sakaran. So 1 hit and then 2s. So that's a 3 up.
3 up.
Lovely, so he's down to 1 wound.
Magus has 1 wound left.
So I have got heavy bolter as well. So 3s to hit and then 6s I believe. That's 1 more wound, so 2 up. Right, second Sakaran battle tank. So 6 shots from the top auto cannons. Twin linked, thankfully. 6s, well I need 3s, but 6s would be nice. So 3 2-ups.
3 2-ups.
3 2-ups, so 1 more dice.
Oh.
Cool. So 2 las cannons. 1 hit. 2s, so 1 3-up.
Oh.
Hey.
So you're down to 1 wound. So las cannons. 2 hits. From the land radar, 2 wounds.
From Las Cannon.
Yeah.
So 3-ups or he's dead.
Oh! And that's Slay the Warlord.
Oh, mate. It's to be expected.
It was an entire army worth of shooting. I'm not going to be able to kill anything else with a jet bike squad. So that's me done. That's game.
That is the end of the game. Mechanicum got a serious whooping there. It was just taken to Brown Town. Just didn't know what to do there at all. The final score was 10-5 to the White Scars. I mean, that's just... So, I wasn't saying man of the match, but none of my units were man of the match. So I brought the most useless unit of the match. So not only did they kill absolutely nothing, they also suffered a Malefica result and ended up snap firing with their flak missiles at a flyer, which is just, it's crazy. So, enough of my guys. Tell me about your guys.
I've got to be honest, I had quite a few standouts. So the Land Raider and the Terminators I'm not normally a fan of because I don't like outflank, but came on the perfect side, unloaded, popped a Thanatar, killed a Castellax. That was a massive turning point for me. The Sakaran battle tanks this time, they just piled in so many shots, so many wounds onto the Castellax. I think they killed 4 Castellax on their own. Absolutely fantastic. The 2 Lightning Strike Fighters, we won't say any more about them.
They were pretty good.
I think they killed most of the Thralls and took out loads of Castellax as well. The Jet Bike Squad, 33 3-up Jinx saves before they died. AP2. That was
amazing.
I had some good rolls, it's safe to say, quite frankly.
It was pretty cool.
I mean, I really enjoy playing the Mechanicum because the firepower is incredibly scary. And I think the only reason why I do have a fair chance against them is the fact of I can kind of pick and choose what units to actually engage with. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good game.
You seriously outmaneuvered me. I eventually ended up chasing you around the table, so I split off entirely, and I just couldn't form a cohesive battle line, unfortunately. So it's kind of undid me. But
I think the 36-inch move in total with the jet bikes and the fact that they can just fly over other units it's incredibly hard to pin them down. Absolutely.
Well, what an opening game. So thank you very much for the game.
No worries at all.
Hopefully you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe and put your comments below. We'd love to hear what you've got to say. And we'll see you in the next game. Thanks.